Welcome back to Montana this morning. The time now is 6:27. Joining us on Skype this morning, we have Dr. Rob with the Big Sky Pet Center here with some winter pet safety tips. Dr. Rob, I think this is something I need some guidance on because with our dog at home, I treat her like a big baby. I don't want her out for too long, but so we're going to clear all that up. So let's talk about sending dogs or cats even out in freezing temperature. What are the risks? People think, oh, they have fur, they're fine.
Exactly. And I think everyone has experienced, even though you put a nice big down coat on, and in my case, a really nice hat, because you got to keep your head warm, that our pets still can get cold out there just like we do. So you have to limit that time out there. There's definitely a point where dogs and cats can have problems with their paws, the tips of their ears, their nose. Anyone in the livestock industry, is well aware of frostbite, calves in particular with tails and ears and that type of thing. So when it gets down in probably below zero and we get those wind chill factors well below zero, our pets really need to come back inside as soon as possible.
Right. And what about snow and ice? People might think, oh, they have plenty of snow and ice out there. I don't have to set water out for them. That's not true.
That's not true at all. In fact, probably our animals need access to open water a lot more during this time of year because they're not going to be able to get near enough moisture from the snow and ice. So keeping a heated bowl is probably the easiest thing to do, or at least have access to inside water so they can stay hydrated. That's going to help keep their regulation of temperature at a correct level.
And this is also the time of year where we put down de-icers on the sidewalks because we don't want to slip and fall. But while we mean well for us, it might be hurting our pets.
Exactly. You definitely want to pick up the pet-friendly de-icers. Even them walking in it, walking inside, and then licking their paws. They may not lick the salt directly off the sidewalk, but it's going to get stuck in their paws just like it does on our shoes when we walk through that stuff. So make sure you're using the pet-friendly de-icers out there.
And something else I remember hearing when I was a kid, antifreeze is dangerous for pets too. This is very much true.
Exactly. And ethylene glycol is extremely toxic to pets. In cats, we think even one or two laps could be toxic, causes kidney failure, usually not right away, but over the course of a few days. So whenever we have dogs or cats come in this time of year with kidney problems, antifreeze is usually at the top of our list. And most of us have noticed, here and there that radiator leaks in our driveways and that type of thing happen. So it doesn't take very much. And on that same note with cats, Victoria, our small kitties like to get up near the engine blocks of our cars because it's warm when we get back from work or running errands or whatever the case may be. And they huddle right in there trying to stay warm on these frigid nights. That next morning, it's very paramount that you go out and make sure that maybe beep the horn, open and close the hood a little bit, whatever the case may be, to chase off any of the feral cats or barn cats, neighborhood cats that are out there trying to huddle in and stay warm next to your car engine.
Or you can use some of my cat herding techniques that I shared on air a couple weeks ago. Psst, psst,
Well,
go.
exactly. You have to be careful about those techniques. Some of them are better than others. I think
Right.
you've got it down, though, Victoria.
Thank you. I am the cat whisperer. Dr. Rob, thank you so much. Great seeing you, and we'll see you next month. Thank you so much.
Sounds great.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
We'll be back after this.